Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Fernando Herrera, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking with you one of the most popular, most requested questions I always get via email, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube comments, no matter where it is. This is one of the most popular questions, and that is, what are the top tire sizes my shop should have? Now, before we get into it, let me just explain how important it is to have the right tire size in your shop. If you're gonna be stocking, if you're gonna be buying for a container, just a small stock order, again, just think about it. You're putting money or someone else's money in your shop. If you're not selling that inventory on a 7-day period, that's really bad, really. In a way, you should be looking at, what do I need to have in my stock, in my store, that I can sell fast? And so having the right sizes is extremely important. I think it's a really good first step to a really good first question to ask yourself if you're really considering stocking some inventory in your physical store. Now, again, in this video, I will be covering the top 10 tire sizes, the common vehicles each one of this size has, and like a brief description of the size. But again, hopefully it's going to be a fairly short video. I do want to thank our sponsor, TireBase, but I'll be talking about them more in just a moment. Now, finally, before we continue, did you know that the majority of you guys watching right now are not subscribed? Yes, I know it sounds hard to believe, but a lot of you guys are watching this video right now and you haven't subscribed. And if you subscribe and you tap that like button, it just helps me connect with more business owners, more tire shop enthusiasts like yourself. And so again, it would just really mean the world to me if you could tap that like button, and again, subscribe if you haven't already. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So the number one most popular tire size, I've almost confirmed globally because I've had meetings with people in Ghana, UK, Europe, Germany, and almost everyone agrees that the most common, most popular tire size is the 205/55/16. Now, this tire is really a very good common tire size. It's really known for its normal size. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's just the perfect size. And the common vehicles that have this tire are Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, Volkswagen Golf, and Mazda 3. Now again, there could be some variances on the year, so just take that with a grain of salt. But again, one of the most, if not the most popular tire size. So if you go with a 205/55/16 or 205/55R16, some people refer to it as that, it's a guaranteed really good tire to stock. The next size is going to be 215/60/16. And again, as we go, guys, I will be leaving a list right here. So again, we've talked about the 205/55/16. Then we're talking now about the 215/60/16. Again, very similar size to the 205/55/16, just a slight variation. Common vehicles are the Honda CR-V, the Toyota RAV4, and more the older models, because now the newer models are going to be having more 18s, 17s. And I think that's a very good important point to keep in mind. This could vary by market, so keep in mind that this could also vary by the vehicle types. If you're having older vehicles, you're gonna have smaller rim size vehicles, tire sizes like R14s, R15s, R16s. If you're having newer vehicles, you're gonna be having a lot more R16s, R17s, R18s, even R19s at this point. And so just keep in mind of the market you're in. The tire sizes that I'm sharing with you are most likely still gonna be in your market, and they're still gonna be good sizes. But again, just keep that in mind, just as an FYI. So the next size is also one of my most favorite tire sizes. I used to sell this tire like pancakes when I used to have the rental car companies, because the rental car companies had a lot of SUVs that they were renting out. And so this is the 225/65/17. In my theory, I think the 225/65/17 is going to be replacing the 205/55/16 in popularity, if it hasn't already done so. But again, as we're seeing before, one of the most common sizes was 195/65/15, which is ironically enough the next size that we're going to be talking about, or size number 4. But that used to be number 1. So as you can see, 195 65 15 used to be number one. Now it's a 205 55 16. And I believe that the 225 65 17 and bigger tires, bigger R rim diameter size tires are going to be becoming more and more popular as time goes by. FYI, the 185 65 15 are typically for more smaller, fuel efficient vehicles. So again, kind of like your Hyundai Elantra kind of thing, Nissan Sentra, and again, we're still talking about more older vehicles. The fifth size that you want to have in your shop is 225 45 17. Again, this is now getting more into the BMW, Audi, German type vehicles. And again, some newer models of those are still going to have R19s, R20s, 21s. But 225 45 17 is still extremely popular size. One of the most newer size that are also very popular is a 235 60 18. Again, according to my research, this could be found on Ford Explorer, Jeep, Grand Cherokee, Toyota Highlander, and Chevrolet Traverse. So next size is going to be 265 70 17. Now we're getting into more of a wider tire, taller and bigger rim diameter. So this is widely found in trucks, SUVs, and then also some of these, this size specifically could also be in an LT. So keep that in mind. Especially truck tires, you'll have light truck tires and then passenger tires. The light truck tires, just keep that in mind. You're also going to have variables in terms of the tread type. So are you going to have all-terrain, highway terrain? And so I would say that's really going to depend on the market you're in. So someone who can help you with determining what type of tire you should be stocking could be your local tire sales rep, from ATD, US Auto Force, Tire Hub, whoever, because they have more data. But if you haven't already, the sponsor of this video also gathers data on tire sizes. And so if you're using TireBase, you could also run a report to see what are the most common popular sizes your store is selling. So there's no better metric than your own metrics, right? Because even if you get a report from Tire Hub or Goodyear, whoever, they're gonna tell you, most likely what they're going to do, they're gonna get a list of the registered vehicles around your zip code in the DMV. They're gonna go with OE sizes, and they're gonna say, okay, based on DMV records and the vehicles registered, this is what most likely is around your area. And that's not bad. But again, in my experience, that was a good head start. Once I would start analyzing my own movement, then I would start noticing, specific trends. Like, hey, why am I moving the 225 50 18? Oh, well, it seems to be that, again, the rental car companies are buying these run flats, so I need to stock more. And so again, that would be more of a trend for myself. And TireBase just helps you deal and run reports like that and stay on top of that. So if you want to check out TireBase for a limited time or a discount or a demo, or check it out in the description below. And so feel free to click there and get a free demo. So thank you so much, TireBase, for sponsoring this video. The next tire size that we're going to be talking about is, again, one of my most favorite tire sizes to sell, and that's the 275 55 20. And I'm going to combine it here with the 275 60 20. So could be wrong, but I believe a lot of the Chevys, trucks specifically, Fords come with the 275 55 20. Sometimes Rams, for example, come with the 275 60 20, which is just a tiny bit more taller and has a bigger overall diameter. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. The 275 55 20, you have so many different options. You also have LTs, you could do MTs, you could do RTs in terms of tread wear. And so again, that could be, I would say at this point, if you're gonna be stocking something like that, probably just stock something that's cheap and affordable for you to move fast. But also, again, something that looks good, because if these guys are having a truck, maybe having a nice aggressive terrain wouldn't be such a bad idea. I think would be a good, wise, smart choice. So finally, for number 8 or number 9, we have the 245 60 18. These are normally tires found on Honda Pilots, Ford Edge, more SUV type tires. And then number 10, we have 255/50/19. Now again, these are more towards that German kind of like automotive vehicles, BMW X5, Audi Q5, so German SUVs pretty much. As you can see, it's a 19 and it's a 255/50/19. So there was a size I did want to add as a bonus, and if you're going to be adding that, that's going to be the 215/55/17. Again, it's a fairly common size for compact mid sedans, like the Honda Accord, the Toyota Camry, and I think it's a great size to have. You must have probably this size. Something to also keep in mind is trailer tires. I'm not going to mention them in this video here, but if you want to know perhaps the types of trailer tires you should have in your shop, you can feel free to reach out to me at fernandoh@tirebase.io or comment below. But again, trailer tires are not really rocket science. It's just really a few sizes that, as long as you have maybe one or two of those in stock, maybe up to 4, it's good. And they're easy to install too, so it wouldn't hurt. But well guys, there you guys have it. Again, just the reasons why you want to have the right stock in your tire shop is really to have good customer satisfaction. You know, it's a lot better to have something in stock than having your customer wait, go over to ATD, pick up the tires, or you know, it's just a lot better if you have it. You could close the sale. By essence, you increase your sales in your shop, and your operational efficiency is much better. Not to mention, you start getting sometimes better pricing, right? Because if you can negotiate a bulk price order, vendors are going to be more open to giving you a discount rather than when you're just buying 1 or 2 tires, you know, compared to when you're buying 20, 50, 100 tires. So don't forget, keys for success in maintaining a tire inventory, a successful tire inventory in your shop is an inventory management system like TireBase, regular inventory checks, and of course, you know, working with your suppliers, making sure they're giving you the best rates, some discounts, and maybe some even data as to what sizes to stock. Again, they sell to your competitors, so they should have some data that could help you with that initial stock order. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, or tap that like button. If you have a friend who has a shop, you know, tire shop or anything, it would mean the world for you to share it with them. And yeah, I appreciate again the time you guys have devoted to me today in this video. Don't forget to follow me on LinkedIn, Instagram. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.